Hello folks, we're back here with another struggling video with, of course, Madden ratings are out and everybody is so upset that the top quarterback that's in the top 10, that's one of the highest quarterbacks in the AFC South, one of the best scrambling quarterbacks, is not in the top 5 or the top 3 in ratings. Shouldn't we be more concerned about making top game modes, graphics, and actual play style a bit more manual for us to actually get our skill level up and have more of a long play style factor? I still got games I haven't played since they came out, or at least 3 years later. I'm holding Madden 16. That's garbage. Madden 18, 17, 19, and 20 are all downloaded, and I barely play them unless I'm bored. And everybody is so effed up that I got to see I had to see Tom Brady's declining heart rate get a 57 overall. When you're playing a fucking football video game, the minuscule factor comes into the ratings. The ratings should not be the hype factor for a $70 AAA title with the most popular sport be one of probably currently still the only games to play yet, only games to play on the major consoles, excluding Madden. 2K NFL 2K21. We're not counting that yet. But to this day, it's the dumbest thing, bro. I don't know what they're expecting. Sure, you'll get players react on the ratings. Some of them get to the 99 club, but that's expected off their performance, not what you get off a video, not off you get off freaking fan votes. That's not how you build hype up a playstyle. What kind of branding strategy is that? Your gaming stats shouldn't telegraph new players or old players trying to play your declining video game off the sales of you guys just progressing off Ultimate Team. That's about it. Superstar mode sucks. They have a sevens game mode supposedly leaked with a simplified cookie cutter bullcrap franchise mode, and with pretty much probably another bare bones Ultimate Team with a few extra legends in there, because somehow you need rights for players with previous NFL contracts and likenesses in their history already. I don't understand that mentality. I never got the copyrights. Like, I really need Jacoby Jones' permission to put him on a stupid video game that children play. Like, it's like the dumbest thing. And people want to waste time probably with the ratings. I understand if they're their favorite player. But if you're bothering the factor that a guy like Deshaun Watson is like an 89 and so is Aaron Rodgers, and that's the biggest pet peeve that you have other than the game actually being playable from when it comes out to now, there's a problem. There's a problem. That's why people barely even play the Madden titles from like Madden 15 to Madden 20 to this day. And even if they do, they either do it for YouTube videos, or they're bored and they only play like a few games with their friends, or they think this is sort of or a lackluster competitive gaming scene that, you know, last tournament had a player win off outside running plays, so you know that the meta style of football shouldn't be that freaking simplified with the animation abuse in your freaking game. It shouldn't be this animation based for such a skill based game like football. If I wanted to, I would be playing Madden Mobile. At least I can actually control my receiver and I don't need a freaking aggressive catch. This is literally Madden Mobile for $60. And I don't know why people waste their time with this game. I waste my time with this because I like football. I have a history of the sport. I've known it for a long time, and I love some of the players. I will play this until I can't. move my fingers anymore. So that's my excuse. Some people have been playing this for a minute as well, but you see the fan base like getting overly simplistic in their overall, taste, or at least their, high esteem expectations for the game completely diminish over time, letting on. We barely even have updates on game presentation, cheerleaders, uh, halftime shows for the Super Bowl and promos and Pro Bowls, more extensive mini games for Ultimate Team, more promos for Ultimate Team, giving higher ratings because we know that they're just gonna feed you up that you're gonna pay. I'm gonna waste like nearly $100 on 85 overalls until you have to waste another extra money on 80 on 90 overalls. So it makes it pointless for the grind factor, especially when you can still just sell the players off. So you're wasting your money on virtual content and the lack of offline content. Like, this is really what people care about? Do I really have to care that obviously Stephon Gilmore would be in the 99 club? That's obvious. He's merely a defensive player of the year. An all-pro corner. What would you expect? What would you expect off Deshaun Watson, Dak Prescott, Carson Wentz, Tom Brady? That had one of more declining years last year before he became a Buccaneer. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson be the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. What's wrong with you people? I don't understand this mentality. I don't. It's dumb to me. Like, do I have to care that Mario got a 99 jump on his own freaking video game, even though what I care is the gameplay and how it looks like? I don't give a damn about Ultimate Team. That's like the most minuscule thing that your content should be based upon. Even though you have your own mini mobile game, literally boasting of Ultimate Team. I haven't been able the constant addiction to it. I mean, I used to have an addiction back in high school, but I fought against that. All I wanted to do was franchise mode like I used to do when I was younger. And we can't even have advancements. Like, we guys have all this money, no advanced sponsorships, no additional accessories to your stadiums, so you can't add a pool, you can't add more food, you can't upgrade your seats, you can't upgrade your concession stands, you can't upgrade your VIPs, you can't upgrade your fields, you can't upgrade the customization of the scoreboard, you can't even make different scoreboards like MLB does, and everybody's caring about freaking overalls, and they've been doing this stupid hashtag franchise mode. I'm not seeing anything done by the franchise off this fake convoluted little. We're trying the best we can to give the best man experience and over all your opinions. I don't see it, guys. And the more I'm just gonna Google it right now. Over on no, not Google it. Search it up on YouTube. Over a majority of what's going on in Madden, and most I've been getting around. And the first thing I type when I type up Madden 21, do I really care about Michael Thomas getting a 99? It's expected. No one cares about the freaking overalls. Rob Gronkowski got a 95, and he hasn't played a down since Super Bowl like 49. I mean, no, not 49. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Since like I think like 53. I don't understand the mentality here. They don't tease the features. They don't tease the creation mechanics. They don't even tease game modes. They tease the freaking ratings. What is this? Who cares that Pat McAfee reacts already a scam job Madden is? And they don't even do that accurate of a ratings grab anyway over the fans' reaction other than them just looking up players and thinking that the punter is the freaking backup quarterback or third option. You know that we make practice squad players sign to fill up a position, or at least automatically sign a free agent. That's not how we fill up the gaps in the depth chart. Or expansify the trading options, because we're still up to 3 slots. Even though it's proven that NHL and 2K do this, you could trade up to at least several future picks for a few years over a selective amount of players, and NHL does it more in depth, and they kick your ass in that, even though they're not that much of a mainstream sports game. And over all this time, do I care that Ezekiel Elliott's fat self gets 89 overall? Or whatever in the hell they think is impressive, they think is sort of impressive in Madden. But not that much cosmetic depth or all this crap. I don't care that any of these players are like 70-something overalls, that I care that Tua Tagovailoa hates that he's a 74 overall. Like, dude, this should not be the most major thing, or like Lamar Jackson, the league MVP, gets a 94 overall. I thought these guys would just be grateful for being in the game and having such a high overall and being pretty much the most played player. Shouldn't the best thing being the most played player? I don't get it. It's the dumbest thing. It's like the dumbest thing. It's crazy, man. This is crazy. I just want whatever we can to actually make football games last at least over several years, like we do for Madden 12, like we do for NFL, what we still do for NFL 2K5. That's still playable to this day. Even ESPN referenced it over a 16-year anniversary, something that makes zero sense when the game came out 2004, so they missed a year. Other than bringing some semblance of relevance for a game that came out 2004, because they know that's literally the best game. But it's the most awkward tactic to bring up some older football video game fans. I don't care. That Mark Ingram's non-neck having... Jeez. I don't care. Just Mark Ingram looks like a broken Pez dispenser complaining over that he's an 84 overall when he's like a second string on the running team. I don't care. It's like the most minuscule complete to have in a freaking video game. It is. And whoever tries, because I have people asking me like on IG and stuff like this, that why don't you just talk about Madden ratings to get the views up? It's like, no one cares about Madden. I don't care about Madden ratings. That isn't the most major topic when you talk about a freaking video game. I don't talk about the legendary Michael Vick in Madden 4 was this overall. Like, no one's going to talk about it. Everybody's just going to be like, Michael Vick in Madden 04 was broken as hell. You could barely sack him whenever you scramble over the field, and you can run circles around everybody. And you try to rebuild a team around him to actually get him to the Super Bowl. Like, that's more of a talking point to talk about, well, what overall is Michael Vick's ankle sprain. But tell me how you feel in the comments below. Like, this is like a lack of a talking point. I'm shocked. Like major things like Eric Way, weather. I think C4, ESPN. Like, this should be a real talking point. I understand ESPN barely has any sports to talk about, even though like major soccer leagues are back in action. Freaking NASCAR, MLB's coming back soon, and NBA is about over 10 days until we're back on the hardwood. So this is just depressing. That is. It's a depressing. It's a depressing look for sports video games and how much we've fallen. So that's a come from the GST Show. Like, comment, subscribe. I would love you guys commenting down below. Get your voice in there so we can get my voice out there. Share the video. That's it coming from me. Thanks for watching.